shop here at Cairn Creek. Today we don't have any crazy projects going on, but we do have a busy afternoon of different things that we're going to be doing I think you guys would like to see. One of the things we'll be doing is we're making some custom type storage compartments in the bonus room here in the back of the building. Basically what we're going to do is that's going to be a place where we put hunting clothes, boots. Right now the mill shop's fairly newly built. We don't have everything on the inside completely finished, obviously. So this is one step that I wanted to do to get more organized, so some of the stuff can be hidden and we can keep things more clean. Later in the afternoon we might do some stuff outside, I'm not sure yet, but the first thing we're going to do is we're going to jump into this plywood here behind me and we're going to rip it down. And yes, it's store-bought plywood. I'm not proud about that fact that I bought plywood, but it's much easier. We use the plywood to make the boxes, the sides, the shelves, the top, the bottom. And then what I'll do is I'll take property we have here on the farm, or excuse me, I'll take wood here from the farm, I'll mill it down, plane it, and we'll actually make our cabinet doors, the frames out of the wood from the property. So it'll really give it that authentic look once the finished product's done. This plywood behind me, you won't really be able to ever see it. So it's all going to be okay, even though, like I said, I'm not proud, but it's going to be fine for this particular project. We also might do a little bit of work with the skid loader down around the horse barn area. It's really muddy right now. It's something we've been fighting to keep it dry, but we're not winning that battle so far. So we might jump on the skid loader, go down there and do a few things. I've got a cousin coming out to get some firewood. Might have to help him load some firewood. And nothing crazy, like I said, just a plain type day here at the property in the mill shop. It's still a little bit cold outside, so we'll jump back and forth from inside to outside and just kind of give you guys an insight of what somewhat of a typical afternoon is out here. We just stay busy, getting something or other done, making the property better. So we'll jump right in this plywood and see what it looks like. And there's Cruzy, it just popped in the door. Come here, Cruzy, say hi. There's Cruzy, he's the youngest lad on the Cairn Creek team.
Hi.
So in the future we'll get to see Cruzy shred on his little four-wheeler or dirt bike, ride his horse. What other fun things do you do out here? He swims in the pond.
Yeah. And
Deer hunts, mushroom hunts.
And whenever it's muddy, I ride my four-wheeler.
He likes to get things really muddy all the time. Cruzy's been a little bit sick, but he's coming out of it now. He started playing basketball here in the mill shop a little bit ago. So hopefully he's back up to 100% right quick. All right, tell him we're going to get started on a project.
My daddy's gonna get started on our project.
All right. All right, we got some skid loader action. So just in the last hour or so, we've had a neighbor Rondo show up. He's helping out inside. Then Papaw Rick showed up. Papaw Rick brought some pine logs we're gonna cut on Saturday. So while Papaw Rick was here, I put him to work on the skid loader. We're gonna run down and see what Papaw Rick is doing on the skid loader. So there's the hay burners, 3 of them. Miss Kimmy, she's not happy. She don't want to be on camera. We'll get her warmed up. We'll get her warmed up to the camera soon. All right, here we are down at the Cairn Creek stables. We've got some water issues going on this side. Like I said, this is still in construction, the horse barn area. So Papaw Rick got conned into running this skid loader to try to dry it out. So basically he's back dragging the straw out. We have about 16 inches of bank run gravel on this side. There's a little handy dandy feeder that Papaw Rick made for Christmas. Look at them tracks. Those tracks will need to be dug out. When it freezes, those tracks won't move at all. There's Rocky Knob. All right, Dan's my cousin. He just showed up to get some firewood. You see, when we run this sawmill out here, we get a crap ton of the edges, the bark and stuff that we cut off. And it's no good for nothing that we need to use it for. So we burn it, we cut it up. We've got a couple shops. So we burn in both our shops. Maybe one day we'll get something for the house. But for now, we have way more than we can handle. So we're just gonna walk back here and peek at Than. We'll show you how we load these pieces we cut. He's kind of caught off guard, so we'll see what he does. We won't bother him in the cab of the little excavator, but we'll show you what he's doing. So you can see, this is kind of our wood lot here. The fletches, whatever you call them, the edges of the bark. So we've got several big piles. We take that track out many and we pinch a load. We just chop them in sections. So Cousin Than, he does burn a lot of wood. This is nothing that he'll burn right away, but he'll get that load out of there and helps me keep things a little bit cleaned up. All right, ladies and gents, I think that's probably enough coverage for the day on our various projects. I did get started on those cabinets. I got the first box built. I think you could see that first box. So we'll touch on those later. You got to see the Traco loading some wood. You got to see the skid loader in action, spreading out the horse poo. You got to see the hay burners. You got to see Miss Kim. You got to see Than. You got to see Papaw Rick and the neighbor Rondo. What a day. All right, guys, if you see that little button down the bottom says like, subscribe, give us some action. We appreciate it. Next time.